The following video shows you how to leverage AI tools such as Notebook, LM, and Gemini, embedded in Workspace applications such as Docs and Sheets, to pull information together and organize it, and then to create draft artifacts, resulting in a win-win.
You've just been handed a new project, but instead of a clear set of instructions, you get an avalanche of emails, a mountain of old documents, and fragmented meeting notes. Getting started is the hardest part when the data is this scattered. The friction compounds when the person who holds the critical context, the coworker who actually ran the initial discovery calls, is out of the office. You don't have time to read 15 pages of disorganized notes just to catch up. You can bypass that bottleneck by using AI to kick off your work. We'll build a centralized knowledge hub, draft a customized client proposal, and automate a structured budget tracker. To run this workflow, you need Google Workspace. We will use Gemini as your drafting assistant, Notebook LM as your research partner, and we'll pull the raw data directly from your existing Google Drive files. By feeding your raw, unstructured notes into these tools, you generate a complete kickoff package. You start your project with a solid plan instead of staring at a blank page. Step 1 is building a comprehensive reference point for your team. You need a single place where all the information for a specific customer or strategic project lives. You build this in Notebook LM by adding your relevant source materials directly into this panel. The tool handles up to 50 sources per notebook. You can drop in meeting transcripts, customer presentations, personal notes, and data architecture documents, all without worrying about formatting. Once the data is uploaded, you stop digging through individual files and start interacting with the information. You can simply ask the notebook to summarize key requirements from a discovery call, or outline the specific challenges your customer is facing. If you are commuting or stepping away from your desk, you can prompt Notebook LM to create an audio overview. It converts your text-heavy source material into a conversational listening experience. Every response the tool generates includes direct citations. You can easily click through to verify the AI's answers against your original uploaded documents, ensuring complete accuracy. As your project evolves, you keep adding new sources to this notebook. A living, interactive document allows you to instantly retrieve facts across months of meetings, which is much faster than manually searching through static project folders. Now that you have a grasp on the raw data, step 2 is translating it into a client-ready proposal. We start by opening a blank Google Doc. To ensure Gemini writes a tailored proposal instead of a generic one, you use a specific command. By typing the @ symbol directly into your prompt, you link straight to your Drive files. Selecting your exact meeting notes locks that specific context into the prompt. Behind the scenes, Gemini immediately generates a well-structured, long-form document. It organizes the information by applying appropriate styling, building headings, and arranging data into lists and tables. The content filling that structure is pulled straight from the meeting notes you linked. The specific scope of work, customer names, and unique requirements populate the document automatically. Gemini gives you a polished first draft, but your final step is always human review. You take a quick moment to read through the proposal and make your custom tweaks before sharing it with the client. Using the @ symbol ensures the output matches your exact business needs. It turns a standard text generator into a precise assistant that understands the context of your specific project. Step 3 moves us from drafting text to organizing project financials. We need a budget tracker for the client's monthly expenses, so we'll start with a clean Google Sheet. Instead of manually building rows and columns, you open the Gemini side panel right there in the empty spreadsheet. You type your prompt, and once again, you type the @ symbol to directly reference an exact Drive file. You can also specify formatting, like asking it to include color coding. Look at the difference in effort here. Building this by hand involves tedious manual formatting and data entry on a blank grid. Instead, Gemini reviews the notes and instantly outputs a properly formatted table, placing the correct numbers into functional columns. It applies your requested color coding and creates interactive drop-down menus to easily categorize expense data. By skipping the setup phase, you go from an empty sheet and a set of notes into a fully functioning tracker in seconds, leaving you more time to actually analyze the budget. We started with a disorganized mountain of information. Now we have an interactive knowledge hub in Notebook LM, a tailored project proposal in Google Docs, and an automated financial tracker in Google Sheets. What usually takes hours of tedious reading, drafting, and formatting is now completed in just a few minutes. As you move forward, keep feeding new project files and emails into your Notebook LM Hub. It acts as a continuous reference point that updates as your project scales. The next time you're handed a massive assignment and don't know where to begin, open up Workspace and start linking your files. AI project management eliminates the initial friction of setup. You stop wasting time organizing the start of a project